Hey guys, this week's topic on the Translate Prophet is our coming out story. And basically, just like rewind, you have to understand, I spent like 4 solid years trying to figure out who I was before I finally came to terms with being trans. So I had come out to my family a couple different times. The first time was, hey, I don't like just guys, and then it turned to I'm a lesbian, and then I finally came out as trans. So my family kind of luckily had adjusted to more of the LGBT lifestyle that I was starting to come into. So they were a bit more accepting, sort of, than I think they would have been if I had just came out as trans and nothing else. But this all started, um, like I first realized when I was trans, like it was like roughly November 2010. It was like right after my 17th birthday. Um, but um, I made a New Year's resolution for 2012 to come out to my family and start going by proper name and everything. Um, and I pretty much immediately started on that. Um, January 2nd, at bedtime for my mom, I decided I was going to go ahead and come out to her. And I just had so much just like anxiety built up and everything that after I told her, I just like broke down in tears. And she was completely okay with it though. She was like, you're my child no matter what you do. I want you happy, blah blah blah. Then to practice coming out to my dad, I came out to my brother, which, surprisingly, they're really similar people, but their reactions were like on complete opposite ends. Um, my brother was like, "Hey, I'm gonna joke you no matter what. If you're a pilot, you're gay, you're trans, you're deciding to run for president, I'm going to joke you on something." It's like my big brother duty, okay? So he was like completely fine with this. My sister, I don't remember if she found out before or after my dad, but she's like, what, just whatever. I feel like I'm always the last to know anything, anyways, so it doesn't matter. Um, she doesn't really care. She doesn't intentionally use the right pronouns or name or anything, but she does kind of make an effort occasionally. My dad, God, I decided to tell him one day after he picked me up from work because I kind of felt like there was no other time that him and I spent any time together um, than like when we're in the car. Um, so I told him, and we just kind of sat in his truck for a little bit, and we talked, and I told him, and he had probably the worst reaction out of my entire family. He just went through that whole, maybe it's just a phase, maybe it's just hormones going crazy, maybe it's because you have PCOS that all those testosterone imbalance is making you think this and all that fun stuff. Um, and I don't think any of that's really a factor. I've tried looking into it. There isn't much research on it, but there hasn't actually been any proven research that PCOS and being trans have anything to do with each other. But so that kind of blew his entire theory out of the water. Um, but upon telling my dad, my mom was actually visiting his parents at the time with my niece, so they get to know her, even though she's was only like a month and a half old at the time. But she went ahead, my mom went ahead and told his parents, and they were like, okay, whatever. Like, and that was pretty much the reaction both my dad's parents and my mom's mom had when they found out. They just like, okay, whatever. Let's let her live her life, and they're probably not gonna ever use the right pronouns or anything. But if they even make an attempt to use Riley and occasionally use he, him, his, blah 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 pronouns, you know, I would be okay with that. But I don't really expect my mom's mom to really remember due to having Alzheimer's. But yeah, that was pretty much my coming out experience. I don't really come out to people very often, but from the people that I have come out to, I actually came out to two of the three guys that I hang out with that I met at orientation, and they're like, okay, whatever. One of them's gay actually, so it doesn't matter. He's not really out completely, but um, he's not an experienced gay, I guess you could say. He's one of those few, oh, I wouldn't say few, but he's one of those gay people that haven't really experienced much of the gay life yet. But this video is getting a little bit on the long side, so I will let you guys go. I will see you guys next week. I tried to make this video outside, but my Wi-Fi would not connect. So maybe next week I'll film in the basement of this building. It's a nice basement, actually. And it's pretty private, so I don't have to worry about my roommate coming in and out. I'm sorry if there's any discoloration in this video. I know this shirt's actually red. It looks orange on the screen, so I don't know. Again, I will see you guys next week. Bye.